Okay guys, so this will be the last segment of the video, and actually the last playthrough video I think, because you can see it's 1609, and the further you go, the less the game is properly tuned, mainly because colonialism isn't in yet, and a lot of other countries start to fruitlessly try and colonize, and it just kind of becomes a bit of a mess. So far in the game, I started expanding pretty considerably. I vassalized most of Spain. It's going to swallow the rest of Castile, and I was going to swallow more of Aragon. Problem is, Aragon is allied with France, and I'm kind of hemmed in. And I could sit around for another 30 or 40 years and kind of eat up the coast and whatever, but I figured I'd go out with a blaze of glory. Something to remember the game by. I was also allied to Naples, who is, as you can see, has become quite powerful. Is at least as strong as I am. But bringing them into the war, I just made a recent ally with them, and I didn't want to wait 20 years. And aside from that, I'd managed to get a god general. I didn't want him to die in the meantime. So I'm going on the warpath. I've saved up some ducats. I'm at war with a lot of really powerful enemies. There's Milan, Burgundy, France. Aragon is currently fighting Naples, so there's that to my advantage. So is Florence. So at least he's distracted. I went ahead and raised all my levies. We can see him recruiting right there. Greater noble levy, lesser noble levy. What I'm also going to do, I think, is... What else was I going to do? Got my burghers to help. Oh yeah, I need to recruit a bunch of mercenaries. Because the burghers increased my force limit quite a bit. So... And also being at war did as well. What kind of dude have I hired here? Let's go for the... no, that'd be terrible. No, I'll stick with what I got. Alright, so I'll hire a bunch of mercenaries. Just so I can push through as fast as I can. Oh wait, did I hire the wrong kind? Oops, I don't want horsemen. I want... I'll do some horse. Okay. I recovered my prestige. Okay. See, I've moved up to try to siege down Rosalia so I don't get stuck in the mountains. I'm hoping I can do it before France gets to me. So, a plague hit me in Granada twice, and so I lost my modifier. Wasn't able to get it back. So I'm gonna try and get to France or try to get to Paris and sack it, so I can at least get the modifier at the end of the game. I'm also blockading here at the Straits, because I know that there are some of France's soldiers stuck in England. Go, go, go! Oh god, this is gonna take forever. And apparently they want to sit up there. I guess they're raising all their levies. Disease outbreak. Ah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. They're gonna thrash me. Yeah, whatever. Ouch. Looks like I didn't save enough ducats. Oh, Jesus, there they are. So I guess what I'll do is I'll leave a general there to siege him down, and then I'll go the long way and try and turn him back. Oops. Okay. Hafsid should help siege down Aragon too. We already dealt with this. Forever. Is there any favorable terrain around here? Not that much. Gotta get my god general in there. If I'm quick about it, I might be able to stack wipe a few. Are they running? Don't run. I want to have fight. Come on, come back. Yes. Oh my god. Am I that much better? Oh. Oh, they have low development. Wow, I do have a lot of advantages. Doink! Oh, that's pretty pitiful. Don't have a fort there. I should have put another general. I'm not thinking very straight because kind of got a headache, but I just want to finish this up. Come on, finish the siege. Good. Alright, let's see who we can stick on leadership role. Put my Sultan in charge because it looks like he's Speedy Gonzalez. He'll be good for mopping up some baddies. How are we doing over here? And looks like France is being stupid and leaving 26k troops up there. God bless vanilla AI. Really? Portugal, go defend your own territory. Didn't want this to be a slog. Let's see which one's Speedy. Okay, Speedy. Take care of business over there. They were smart, they'd go for me in Roselio. I am actually really pushed to be a few techs ahead, so That's somewhat of an advantage as well. Yeah, good gone. Come back. Come on, Speedy. Yes. Of course, they could run me broke before I ever get to Paris. I better consolidate, otherwise I'm gonna go bankrupt. That's what I like to see. I don't think they're shipping any troops over. I'm just gonna get ready for a blockade. Well, I might as well. Yeah, as long as I sink their fleet, it'll be good. So you can see the price of all-out war. Reinforced costs are very steep. You know, when you're not reinforcing, you know, it doesn't cost very much to be at war. But when you're actually fighting and you're taking attrition, and hey, what are you doing there? Oops. Okay, Jesus. Son of God, go get him. That was maybe not such a good idea. Okay, we should be good. Maybe this won't be as easy as I thought. It looks like maybe France finally sent down their other stack. And France has more staying power than me, so I need to get through here quick. Ouch. I'm just gonna grab as many. Too many cannons, not enough infantry. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab as many of these provinces as possible. And, just to get Aragon out of the war. Oh, you want peace? Well, it's not you I'm after. I could bump you guys out. No. Okay. What is taking so long? Yay, finally. Move on to Toulouse. I don't see any. Great. Looks like I screwed myself here. Oopsie. Reason I cannot get through here? Oh, son of a. Alright, well, they're gonna have to deal. level fort. Oh, jeez. What am I gonna do? I'm going broke. Fast. Okay. Guess I'll cheat with teleportation. Okay. I'm just gonna pile everyone in here and siege it down as fast as possible. That way I have some more freedom of movement. Oh boy. Actually, where's Speedy Gonzalez? Okay, Speedy. Go. Got the half-sids here with me, but you can't always rely on the AI to come to the rescue. I didn't build many forts. I was really relying on the supremacy of my soldiers. I'm gonna leave a decent number of people sieging here because I don't want to get turned back. It's in the hills, so if they get attacked, it'll give me enough time to get someone up there, hopefully. Okay, Hapsids, I'm relying on you. Everyone's probably going to dogpile in here. Yeah. Hapsids? Care. Really? Look, I have time for this. Just out of curiosity. All of these provinces. Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to run a lot further. How am I doing on manpower? Probably raise some more troops here. Allowing God General to win the day for me. Don't want to lose that. If I can just get past the Pyrenees here, I'll be in good shape. If they're in debt. Problem is my AI savings account feature will allow them to sustain the war for quite some time. Walls breached. Excellent. I know you're not going to attack me. That would be stupid. going in debt way too fast. Okay. Okay, Portugal, let's figure this out here. Well, you just hang out and defend your territory. Probably useless anyway. Attacking me in the hills, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna consolidate. Nothing gets you in a death spiral like taking out 1,000,000 loans, and that's not what I'm in the mood for. Oh wait, I'm losing somewhere? Oh, well that's nice. I guess I should have been paying attention. Let's see. I'm probably best off pushing up the west coast here, past Aquitaine, and then it's almost a straight shot into Paris. Okay, should be doable. Where's Burgundy? Wonder if they're even trying to prevent the loss of England. Oh wait, you're not fighting me? Oh, I guess they... Oh yeah, they're allied to France. That means I can't go through Anjou. But can I get military access? Yes, I can. Okay. Orleans loan offer. 75 ducats? Whoa! No, that's not the point. Damn. It's the Hafsids. Okay. I'm just gonna let that be. Oh, that's what I get for being distracted. Okay, whatever it takes. Just 86%. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can, yeah, there you go. Good. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to take some loans. I think what I'll do, manpower is still pretty good. I'll just keep consolidating my mercenaries, but recruit some new troops, regulars. So I got lots of cannons. Should be paying closer attention to this game, honestly. Okay. I'll send Son of God to mop up down here. Ah, everyone is so in. Yeah, why not? Just because. Hey, just in time. Is now the time, guys, to be accusing me of things? Oh. Might as well get a freebie. Ah, I should have raised him. Just did delay him at least. Oh, you're not gonna make it on time. Oh, yes, you are, actually. I still win. Alright, time to get some free kills. Yep, I got you. Don't know what their condition is. Whether they've taken out any loans or not. So, losing 15, 17. That's not too bad. If I can slowly but steadily work my way up, it should be good. Besides, Hafsid's doing some sieging down for me as well, so I think I can win if I'm just patient. Whoops. Oh, that's too bad. Negative terrain penalty. You know, I should be fighting with my mercenaries. That's why it's not consolidating. They're my levies. They've been thoroughly decimated, it looks like. Most of my artillery here blasting down the walls. Well, I could probably spare a few more. Where am I being blockaded? Oh, is that the reason I got... That's enough of that. Should be enough to blockade here. Or not. Whatever. Oh, there goes my first loan. What's my interest? I guess I can deal with that. Do I want to raise war taxes? Oh no, it raises autonomy and unrest. What's my unrest look like? Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I can make this work. Just to tie him down. Maybe. Okay, that was a stack wipe, so he may be interested in bowing out of this fight. I think I've started to wear down their army at this point. As you can see, there's quite a bit of population. Okay, let's do it. And my assumption is it's gonna be difficult. It's a capital, level 2 city fortifications, modern castle. It's gonna be like trying to siege down Constantinople. Might as well blockade them a bit more for the war exhaustion. I'm sure I want to split up my fleet that much though. Not too bad. Alright, time to get me some loot. Woo! Picardy! Hello. Alright, son of God. I haven't looked at casualties yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do a little recruiting. Probably induce me to take out another loan, but I'm getting worn down here. Let's do it. You know what? Just go away. How are we doing up in Paris? Gotcha. I don't have the troops to take him on. Oh, and this is gonna take 2,000 years. Alright, sorry guys. Need some way to scrimp. Yeah, this is obviously foolish, but Full power of the weapons. Well, I'm gonna get cut off from Paris if I don't. Okay, so here I'm all cannon. Oh crap. Alright. Do what I gotta do. I don't feel like abandoning this siege either. It's gonna take me long enough already. Bolster the defenses? I think I did. I won't take the manpower though, thanks. In that case, goodbye. Need the money, sorry. Do it. Oh man, they keep. Well, their whole army must be there. So I'm just gonna send my cavalry in to support. Oh, that way they can hold down the fort. Well, do I? Let's see, 26. No idea whether the half-sids will help or not. Stay. Attacking Labrit. It'll force him to lift the siege, and even if I lose, I'll have a chance to come back at least. I don't think Labrit is favorable terrain, unfortunately. Ah, you're stupid. Stupid. In 6 days. Guess I'll have to take that chance. Are you kidding? Whatever. Like, musket or bow, 1614, are we past that? We passed debating about whether bows or muskets are better. Oh my. You guys put up a fight. I hand it to you. Okay, I'm done reinforcing you. Go back someplace so I can disband you. Okay. Guess what I'll do is I'll hang out here. As much as I want to loot Picardy, I'll wait until Paris takes the hit. Actually, hey dudes, give me some corvée labor. Also, if you would kindly keep all those serfs in line. I need to keep them happy too. Okay. There we go. Sorry, Aragon. How close are we to teching up? Oh, not even close. Military techs, yeah, still got a ways. I have been recording for 40 minutes, haven't I? Goodness. Well. I'm so gonna sack you. I'm just gonna do some mop-up duty here. Try to keep them on their toes. Ah, yes. Perfect. Ah, thank you, Hapsids, for doing something. Oh. Ah, charity. I guess I should be helping my ally, shouldn't I? Oops. Wow, thanks, dude. Oh, yikes. Just the French. I think I got too many cannons. I got way too many cannons. I need to get out of here. What? Really? Well, let me see here. Milan's got to be tired of fighting. Or not. Oh, oh, oh. I'm coming. There we go. Don't take my territory. I worked hard for that. How are we doing up here? Yes, walls breached. Alright, Paris will be mine. Thank goodness for mountains. Really? Fortunately, my recording cut out, so you missed the sack of Paris. I crashed basically. I had to reload, cut off the recording, and then started re-recording. Just now, I forgot to start when I reloaded, so I was just talking into the microphone like a fool. Anyway, yeah, totally sacked the crap out of Paris. Got hit especially hard. I mean, you know, different religion coming in, sacking, different culture, so it was pretty bad. Sacked Picardy too. I really got a lot of loot. Turns out Burgundy hasn't even been participating because they hate their overlord. I'm going to continue sacking. I'll deal with the war exhaustion for a while, but there is lots and lots and lots of goodies still to be had. I'm going to go up to Burgundy in a second and sack them too. Because as you can see, there's all kinds of yummy infrastructure and piles of ducats. I'm looking forward to that. Looks like there's nothing, not worth sieging down some of these super forts. Come on. But I'm gonna seize as much loot as I can, and then see how much I'm able to get for my country, and then I'm just curious all the stuff I'll be able to build, and then I'll call it. Oops. Oopsie. Are you gonna finally? I guess there's not that much around here. There's a castle there though. Yeah, I'm gonna give the Orleans area a miss. Unless I can get the berry. Yeah, I can get the berry. Okay, let's make some magic happen. Let's get up to Burgundy and get our loot on. I had some other ships around, didn't I? Nah, berry's not worth it. I think there's a city fortifications. Yeah, nah, nothing. Would like to take care of that army there. Burgundy's military tech is pretty dismal. So I'm not afraid of them, not one bit. Yay! I will give you a leader. What is my war exhaustion looking like? Not too bad. Okay. Oh, okay. I do not have enough troops. I just need to cap everything here. There's just so many goodies. It's gonna take a long time though. They can recap it if they want. I already looted it. Doesn't really matter. Come on, you can do it. Okay, we'll come back once I've gobbled up some more. Well, looks like I've allowed this to go on too long. So long, in fact, that I've taken out 1 billion loans, and once I peace out, it's gonna be pointless because you know, all the loot's not going to have helped me at all. I got some territory, and maybe I can make France. Actually, yeah. Negotiate with France first. Money! And we'll deal with Aragon. What about you guys? You tired of fighting? Alright. So... not bad. Productive war. Now have essential dominance. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Couldn't make it to Burgundy. They were just too. The forts were just so freaking powerful. The attrition was just draining my manpower, draining my money. And so you see, I have 10 loans now, and when I got to pay them all back, oh, there goes all the loot I got. So, alright, what did I really achieve necessarily? Well, I guess in theory I weakened France. Yeah, so in the long run it was a hard war. I didn't end up with a net gain of any ducats. But France is crippled. They lost England. I got lots of territory. They're in debt. And most important of all, I sacked Paris. And did I pick up the modifier yet? No, but I suspect I will. So that's war is over. And now, just for fun, France is my rival. And lots and lots of cores. Whatever. Probably consolidate and disband, whatever else. Come on, give me that modifier. Ooh, looks like I also picked up a gold center of production. Nice. Curious to see if France like completely disintegrates at this point. I know Burgundy is itching to get independence. As a matter of fact, oh, I guess they don't like me. Let's make them like me. For loyally supporting me in my war, Hafsids, I will allow your country to fall apart. Because I don't have any ships to get there, and I'm about to quit the game anyway. Oops, I guess I may be over my force limit. At my force limit. Well, I'll come back and we'll do a walking tour at the end. See what we can. Alright, so final summary. My income is pretty impressive. I'd say about full 2/3 of that is coming from my core primary culture area. And I mean, you can see that's pretty much where all the centers of production and trade are. And so even though a lot of places on the peninsula are recovering and generating more trade power and things like that, it's all kind of getting funneled for the purposes of centers of production and trade down into Andalusia. And so there's a lot of money being generated. You can see 6 ducats being generated just in the city of Granada. Of course, it's generating trade power too. And you can see lots of famine lately. Famine up in England from their little independence war. Let's go ahead and take a look. It's a little cluttered on the map at the moment, but let's see if we can discern pop values. Go with rural density as a proxy. Okay. Once again, unfortunately the plague kind of put me behind a little bit, so I'm still kind of at blue modifiers in Andalusia. You can see Portugal's recovering from all the abuse. So is Castile. Oh gee. Sorry, Aragon. So I guess what happened was I came in, did a heck of a lot of sacking in Aragon, and then a famine came as a result as well. You can see in France they lost a bit of population. They couldn't bust into Carcassonne, so they managed to survive. I didn't do much damage to the interior of France, but of course Paris got blasted. Couldn't get very far into Burgundy, so they did okay. Looks like England is utterly populated due to war, persistent wars with France, then a plague, then an independence war, and then a famine currently in process. Looks like Ireland is almost in better condition. Scotland's got some similar treatment there. Looks like Germany's done decent, other than a few league wars, I think. Venice, interestingly, is doing very well. They begin to conquer their way back into the Balkans, and they're moving a decent amount of trade back home. Oh wow, what a mess. Skittles. Need to work on that. And it looks like the Teutons have been constantly fighting, and so you can see where the Teutons have not lost any land, they're doing well, but out in Lithuania, just been a constant battlegrounds. I think the Mamluks have finally had some peace. Yeah, geez. Cairo's still 34. Baghdad's 17. JLRs have been peaceful pretty much all game. India, heck, I don't know what's going on in India. Game hasn't really been balanced around India and China, so I don't really expect any values out there to be reliable. Yeah. I guess, I don't know, China never unified or something, so let's just pretend we didn't see that. Naples has been doing quite well all game. Looks like a famine finally caught up with him. Usually what happens is when density gets too high, famine becomes more likely. And so, because Naples was so peaceful for so long, eventually the density got high enough that they spilled into a famine, it looks like. So, I'm pretty happy. I had an undue number of plagues hit Granada. Last plague hit Granada and then also showed up at the same time simultaneously in Malak. So I got a double whammy there. Definitely not the biggest city in the world per se. Actually, Cairo's got me beat by just one, I think. I'm sure there's some stupidly big cities in India. Yeah. So India, I mean, you look at the just the basic fundamental potential of India. Rural population so much that even if they're not generating a lot of surplus food, you see like 5%, it's still enough to provide enough food for a massive capital. The only thing is that you see all these floodplains here. One day, when I get around to it, I'm going to make a flood mechanic for floodplains, and you need to invest in flood control. And if you don't invest in flood control, then your infrastructure gets washed away. And so that'll be a check on a lot of the super duper uber awesomeness of India along the Ganges and China along the Yellow River and Yangtze. Although they don't seem to be doing as well as they could be doing. Oh well, so that is the playthrough. Everyone take one last look at Granada. Looks like it has all 3 gold modifiers. So I'm happy I had fun. And stay tuned for more videos in the future. See ya.